Welcome to this week's film critique. I'll be your host, Creative Psych. We'll be critiquing a movie it's a short film. It's on YouTube. It's called Miscreant. I'll be taking you through the processes and the things that they used in this movie, and I'll be mixing between Kiswahili, English, and also Shell. Yes, thank you. Now, Miscreant, I will start with the framing choices. For me, Miscreant is a very wonderful film. It's a very exciting film, and these are my remarks on the Miscreant. The opening shot is a tight shot of the character that's playing the law student, of which I've written them down. So a tight shot, an MCU shot, a profile shot of the student. Then we cut to the handcuffs that's zimefunga mkono, the handcuffs on the hands. After that, we get a wide. The wide it's meant so. The purpose of the wide is to reveal the location of which we are in, and then the interrogation starts. For me, the framing choice of how the director who directed this has used many shots, like the MCU shot for the start, and then he has cut here. We get a cutaway of the handcuffs, and then we go to the wide. To me, it has communicated a lot, and it has given us the sensation that we are in an interrogation room. So that's number one about the framing choices. I really think they were creative and they were purposefully used. Let's go to the shot design. The shot design, they used a 24mm, guessing, I'm not sure. According to my knowledge of lenses and camera, and I'm just guessing, they used a 24mm low angle. There is a high angle and low angle. Low angle but eye level. Eye level is the same level as the character, but placed at a corner. Then they intercut shots between a wide shot to a medium shot to a close-up shot, and then back to the wide shot. So in terms of shot design, it was really good. Let's move on to the next part. The lenses they used, for me guessing, is maybe they used a 24 for the wide. For the close-up, they used a 50mm to get the correct close-up, and for the big close-up, they used maybe a 65 and a 75. You can maybe see the film and maybe comment or say your views on what they have done. Yes. For the blocking, the scene where the law student comes to visit his uncle, I think they used a 24mm because it shows space. There is not that much attachment between the imposter pretending to be the uncle, and the law student. They are different. They're standing in different areas, and then when they relate, we come to close-ups. So this shows us that there has been a friendship that has been made, a consensus that has been made, and iko tu sawa, it is relatable. Wakikuja kwa hiyo close up yenye wanaongea sasa kwa nini. For the blocking, I would say iko sawa. That gap has been bridged to wakikuja kwa nini, to the film critique global. We were in pacing in terms of editing. I felt that the editing communicated mostly. They intercutted between shots, between a wide shot to a medium shot to a close-up, mostly to build tension in a way that I never thought that it could have been built, but it was a nice film. They did a nice work. For sound design, how they used sound design, I felt that the dialogue was clear. It was clearly heard, and it did not have some distortions or things like that. So it was good. The Foley sound supported the story being told at that particular time, because when the law student came and knocked the door, you felt that it was the knock, that it was the real door that was being knocked. It was not a sound that just was being kept there. The music. I liked the way they used the music when the law student told his imposter uncle that he was going to the toilet, and then the tensioned music started to play. So it supported the story, and it went hand in hand with the story. How did they use color? For me, color, it was used mostly, they used natural color. For me, I would say, for the lighting in the detective interrogation room, it was some sort of low key lighting and dark colors, contrast between bright and dark. And for the house, it was the natural lighting. That is what they used. For me, the thing that stood out in this miscreant movie is how they build tension. They built tension by pushing in on the shots, at mostly the shots on the corridor. They pushed in to show the imposter character entering a room to pick some object, but we did not see the object that the imposter character picked. We only saw him enter into a room and picked some object. The music was part of the thing that has been used to create tension when the law student was going to the rooms, and he was he pretended he wanted to go to the toilet, and he entered a certain room and found his uncle's picture and saw an article on the wall saying that this person I helped to keep him away to prison, and that person had come to seek revenge against the uncle of the law student. So the music played a really big role in this film. The close-ups shots also that were used in this film, I would say, they helped to build tension. The lighting, I would say they used different types of lighting in different locations. For the house, it was just the natural lighting, a lighting that, for me, it is unnoticeable. But for when this our law student was being attacked by the imposter, I would say they mostly dealt with using torch. They used torch as the practical light to light the area that he was being attacked and where he was. So there were two different types of lighting for the house and for the place where his body was being stored. Yeah. The number of actors that were in that film, I would say, is 6. There were 6 actors in that film, and they had 2 locations. For me, the fundamentals of drama, I would say the performance was believable. It was not just acting, but it was believable performance, and the performance that they put on, I would say it really hooked the audience. Me as the audience, I was hooked because I was kept on the edge. I didn't know what was coming next. For me, each character in this movie had a goal, and their goal the goal for the imposter was to come and seek revenge. The goal for the law student was to come and talk with his uncle and spend some time with his uncle. And the role for the detectives in this movie was to interrogate and know the truth. The role for the cop that was that was stabbed by the law student. His role was to just come and respond to a call that has been made by an unknown person. So the overall impact of this movie, I think the camera plus the story has been used in a purposefully way that enhances the story and communicates to the audience. That will be all. Thank you for staying tuned to our film critique. The movie that I have just broken down is called Miscreant. Miscreant, I will say it's a drama, thriller film. Feel free to watch it and feel free to comment on the comment section, on the comment box down there. I've been your host, Creative Psych. Thank you.